and different conditions. Tell us what you need to do different.
Yeah, I think you need to adapt. Obviously, the conditions are different. But I think you still need to play your natural game and you need to be positive, I think, and you can learn from other people. I mean, there's some great players here. There's players who have played all around the world and in these conditions have been very successful in these conditions. So, you know, as a young player, I talk to the likes of Shoaib and experienced players like that in the team and Pereira, TP. You know, he's having a hell of a tournament so far. So, yeah, it's just great to be around those sort of players and learn. And ultimately, I think the wickets, have, as we've seen, they've been good here. So, high-scoring games, which is always good.
Yeah, good start for the team. Going forward, how do you see the team go? What's their confidence levels like?
Yeah, the team spirit's great. You know, all the boys are really confident, really gelling together nicely. Feels like we've been together a lot longer than we have, which is great. So we'll try and roll with the momentum that we've got and keep playing good cricket, and hopefully different players can keep putting their hand up, and people who are in good form can cash in on that form.
Good luck, Tom.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Nice to have a chat to Tom Moores, who's very good hands behind the stumps with the gloves and a very fine keeper. But yeah, small ones at the bat will certainly help the cause. Let's have a look at the points table, just so we can get you guys up to date with exactly how it stands at the moment. Mickey, the Stallions, I mean, they're head and shoulders above, 6 points at the moment. But also, as you know, that net run rate is so important.
Yeah, it is. That net run rate is so important. But again, as I've said, they just seem, in terms of their team combinations, in terms of the way they've managed their players at their disposal, they've just looked a step ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
Okay, so the Kings there, then the Viking and the Tuskers, by the way, that's the next game, and then of course the Gladiators are also playing. But let's just, the bottom of that table. But let's just talk about how the Gladiators can actually perform and get up here and win this one. I mean, one of their players who's played so far is Gunnar Tilaka. He's played very well, 82 off 53 against the Tuskers. I mean, he's a fine cricketer. You've seen a lot of him. We know, Mickey, that in this format, just one really good performance can pretty much win a game.
Yeah, it can. And he's been in great nick, hasn't he, Mike? I mean, he's hit the ball beautifully. He's played proper cricket shots. He plays the short ball very well. He cashes in on width on the front foot and back foot. He's just looked good. His tempo of his innings have been good, and the one thing that's impressed me is he's run so well between wickets.
What else do you want to see? What else do you want to see step up as far as the Gladiators are concerned?
I'm really looking forward to seeing the leadership of Bhanuka Rajapaksa today.
Okay.
We haven't seen Bhanuka. He got run out, unfortunately, in game 2, I think. So we haven't. He hasn't fired yet with the bat. He's a very, very fine player. So I'm hoping that he gets a real chance today and shows us what he can do with the bat, and then takes that onto his leadership role.
Okay, you've been in change rooms as an international coach of a couple of sides. You've been in change rooms. What does it mean when a major player like an Afridi goes? What does it do to the change room?
Oh, look, it can do one of two things, and how you always try and talk it up as a coach is that each and every one of the other guys just try and take that little bit more responsibility to fill the void that's left by a player like that. Sometimes it galvanates a team.
Okay, right, Mickey, thanks so much for your views. We've got plenty of action today. We're going to break. Live action next.
Lanka Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia. Lanka Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia.
You are watching TVI. Stay tuned with us.
Lanka Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia.
හැරුණු සියලු වැඩසටහන් පහසු වෙලාවට නරඹන්න TVI Newsයි අපගේ YouTube නාලිකා දෙකම අමතක නොකර දැන්ම subscribe කරන්න.
Lanka Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner Content Eye Asia.
ඔබ මේ රැඳී සිටින්නේ TVI සමගින්. රැඳෙන්න අපත් සමගම.
Lanka Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner Content Eye Asia.
Premier League 2020. Win together.
Tessara Pereira has looked unstoppable, and so have Jaffna. The Stallions are galloping ahead as the other teams play catch up. Today they face the Gladiators, who are in the last spot after 3 losses in a row. The likes of Gunatilaka have come up with inspired efforts. But with their skipper Shahid Afridi not available, can the Gladiators produce a big upset?
Oh yes, the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League Cricket Caravan continues with another set of matches today. The first, Galle Gladiators up against the Jaffna Stallions, a team in good form. 3 wins in a row. Galle Gladiators, they have their work cut out earlier. Gladiators won the toss and elected to bat first, a trend that we've seen from teams. Gladiators making 4 changes to their team. Ashan Ali in the side, Chadwick Walton, Asita Fernando, and Dhananjaya Lakshan brought into the side for this contest. And the Stallions, as mentioned, unbeaten so far in the tournament and going with an unchanged team. Always a pleasure to be in Sri Lanka, such a beautiful country, and more specifically at the MRI Cricket Stadium in Hambantota as we get set for the first of 2 matches today. Umpires making their way onto the field. Ruchera Palia Gurage alongside Hemanta Boteju, 2 umpires. And that's a prestigious trophy that they're playing for. Still hope for this Galle Gladiators team, a team without their captain Shahid Afridi, who had to leave and go back to Pakistan because of an emergency, and what that has allowed Bhanuka Ragapaksa to get the opportunity to lead this team, and he has some captaincy experience. Captains the Burger recreational first class team here in Sri Lanka, so a lot of opportunity there for the captain and for some other players in the Galle Gladiators team to step up and produce a first win for their franchise. Russell Arnold, Amir Soil joins me.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Amir, Darren. Should be a good game. Yes, it looks a little gloomy for the Galle Gladiators because of the reason that they still haven't got a win in 3. Lasit Mahalinga is not there. Shahid Afridi left the country yesterday due to family emergency. So they were big players, they were the inspirational players, but that actually sets the others free. It's more a situation where you're not expecting much of them. It's more a situation where there's no pressure on you. And that can make them dangerous because there are some quality players.
Yeah, it's never easy to lose a player like Shahid Afridi. Shahid Afridi's stature, who could bat, who could bowl, lead the side well, but can work well for Galle Gladiators. You know, it'll ask them to lift their game further. At the same time, the players will be asking to try more. Well, he's been exceptional. He's produced some quality innings. Danushka Gonathilke is very efficient off the front foot and also knows how to deal with the short pitch deliveries.
He's had a half century so far in the tournament. Leading run scorer for the Galle Gladiators, Gunatilaka. And he has Ashan Ali as a new partner at the top of the innings. One of the 4 changes to this Galle Gladiators team. Strikes the ball a long way. Ashan Ali from Pakistan.
Yeah, Ashan Ali has played